I didn't know I couldn't do that. I didn't know I couldn't do that.
Oh, yeah. That's what I'm talking about. Come on, sucker. Let's get it on. Oh, yeah. That's what I'm talking about.
Tim Black. Tim Black. Yes, I am. True. Funny. Tim Black. I am TimBlack.com. Tim Black. So when you got that face on, you know, that's how you get the ladies, man. You know, you gotta look cool, you know? So it's, you know, something you learn when you grow up in like Landover, Maryland, where I grew up most of the time. You know, gotta have that look, you know? You get the girls and you tell dudes not to mess with you, you know? Yeah? I'm not the one you wanna mess with tonight. Watch where you walk, brother, you know? You know? Because you can't get the girl or avoid getting beat up being all, you know. Can't do that. You go up in there, call Tim Banks if you want. Don't call Tim Banks up in there. That's what I'm trying to tell you. Hey, guys, how you doing? Yeah, welcome to Tim Black Spur of the Moment show. Got, decided it's going to be Spur of the Moment. You know, I was naming this show, right? Like I put hashtag Tim Black Live. Tim Black Live. And as I was typing it, I shit you not, as I was typing this, I was thinking, man, who you think you are? Look at this dude. You know, I stepped outside myself like, who, you know, I stepped out of my body. I was looking at me, typed that, and I was looking at myself like, who you think you is, man? Who you supposed to be, you know? Like you special. Tim Black Live. You know? Anybody can say that. Like, I'm live. Like you Jimmy Fallon or Jimmy Kimmel or Kyle Kalinske or something. What's wrong with you, man? What do you think you are? Thank you. Second coming of Richard Pryor? You are not, brother. You are not. Don't get me wrong, Tim. You got your moments. They too few and too far between, but you got your moments. All right, guys. So it's this, free fall. I want to give a shout out to everybody out there in Periscope, all my friends out there in YouTube, all my friends out there in Facebook world. Oh, man. YouTube, man. YouTube, like my YouTube people, they are fantastic, right? But YouTube, the application, the website, is also fantastic. Give it up for that, y'all. Hercules, 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 Hercules. You may notice that on my video, the icon, the picture, the thumbnail for my video, this live stream, is that of a very cute kitten. I figured if it's not my content that's scaring away the fact that YouTube won't put any ads on any of my content, like they demonetized 2,080 of my videos. And I have like 2,500 videos. So I'm not fresh out of videos. It's just they demonetized all the really good ones. the ones that were making a little bit. So I figured I must be scaring them, you know, I'm doing something that's scary. And I don't think I was. But, you know, I've been told all my life I got to smile more, laugh more. You know, you ever had that talk? You ever had that talk where somebody had to tell you, look, man, you're scaring people. You need to smile more, baby. You had that talk before. I'm sure you have. Sure you had that talk. But he hit me, mama. You got to smile more. Don't be hitting little Jeremy like that. He kicked me in the nuts, mama. My little 8-year-old nuts. So anyway, I thought I'd come and talk to you. And first of all, daggone it, Tim Black, have some manners. Thank you, everybody, for watching this. What I'm going to do is run through a few stories, but I'm kind of taking my time to get to it because this is not a scheduled event. It's supposed to be my day off. But since I'm not getting paid by YouTube, I figure I work every day. You know, people who lose their job but still come up to the job, be like, just there. Really lonely people, you know? I'm lonely right now, too. My family went to Kings Dominion. I stayed home because I said, I got to work on the business. So they went out to have fun. But, yeah, so, like, I don't know what it was with YouTube deciding to demonetize, like, all my stuff. And I figure I put a kitten up there and you guys would not be afraid and you feel comfortable and, like, you won't report it. I don't think that's what happened, though. No, YouTube's algorithm may sense that I'm a pussy because they'll see a pussy on the thumbnail and as in pussycat. And they will leave me alone or they'll say, hey, here's a quarter for your time, Blackie. Yeah, something like that. I got the greatest supporters in the world, right? So give it up for everybody who supports what I do by giving them my Patreon or my PayPal. I appreciate you so much. Lord knows you got your own issues, you got your own stuff. You know, you got your own responsibilities. I appreciate you finding value in what I do so much that you're like, hey, I kind of like him to keep doing it. You know, here you go, man. Hope you keep doing it, bro. You know? I don't, but know this, I don't want anybody to hurt financially because, you know, like, I ain't worth it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, I'm worth it, but I'm not worth that. You know what I mean? It's weird, right? So, like, if you got to just, look, these are not things. It's just things I think about. I don't like asking people for stuff. What I look like? Ask people for stuff. There's people with nothing, you know, have no place to stay tonight. And I'm talking about YouTube. Come on, Tim Black. Get to the news, Tim Black. But see, I think the reason why I have people that care about what I do and care about me is that H.A. Goodman's calling me. Hey, H.A., what's up, man?
Tim Black, how are you?
I'm good. I'm live on the air right now, and so are you.
Oh, yes. Well, I just want to tell you how
Hey, look, that was not planned. Give it up for H.A. Goodman. My brother from another mother. But we all stitched together. So, like, yeah, there's people going through real stuff, real serious stuff, and I you know. So anyway, I'm going to cover a couple things I thought were interesting. And look, we got the monkey off our back. We talk about whatever we want. But I think this is my point just before H.A. called. I think the reason why people care about what I do and friends like H.A. Goodman really care about me is because I try to be as sincere as possible. So, like, what I go through is what I go through. But am I going to stop doing what I'm doing? No. Can I share that type of stuff with you? Yeah, because this ain't TV. I'm not some star up in some cloud, you know, walking around Beverly Hills, you know what I'm saying, flying in jets and flying coach and going on Instagram and flashing money. I'm just a guy that who speaks what he feels, and some people tend to like it, and I love doing what I do. And so, like, that guy should be able to share with you stuff, you know? He should share with you. So that's why I shared it with you. But give it up to everybody who supports what I do and who's given. And there's been some people that jumped out there like they said, oh, Tim, let me help you out. Let me add to your Patreon. So I want to thank you so much. Another shout out to Jimmy Dore. Thanks a lot for getting me demonetized, you asshole. I'm joking. No, man. You got to take chances. You got to take chances. You know, you got to take chances when you get bigger than you hit a radar and they're like, hey, who's that? I didn't see that. Whose car is that? I'm going to jack that car. I didn't even see it till he washed it up. It got all cute. He got some new rims on it. I'm going to get that one. Yeah. You know, and that's what you run that risk, man. But you got to get the new rims, right? know what I'm saying? You got to work on it. You got to clean your car up. And yes, when you clean it up, it's going to be more susceptible to robbers, moochers, and Google. But that's what happened. But no, man, thank you, Jimmy Dore, Ron Placone, the Miserable Liberal as well, for having me on the show. And though within 24 hours, over 2,000 videos of mine got demonetized, it probably has nothing to do with one thing or the other. It's just probably what happens, and it sucks. But hey, man, if that's the cost of getting a little bit bigger, then you got to run that risk. And it's worth it, because that's what we're here to do, right? At least that's what I'm here to do, speak truth. And I'll work it out. Maybe I'll be selling pencils. I'll be like, hey, buy this pencil. And speaking of buying pencils, I got something for you. Check this out. Not that one. I don't want that. How about that? There you go. Ladies and gentlemen, Tim Black's T-shirts over at TTL Media. TTL Media, you'll find a link in the box below, in the description box below. This week's, we're advertising this T-shirt here. It's called Don't Let Nobody Take Your Cornbread. Tim Black's also wearing this shirt right now, so you can check it out. It's great. You need to go to his website and pick up that shirt, ladies and gentlemen. Pick up the shirt. Support independent media. Don't you let nobody take your cornbread. I'm start doing my own advertising spots. You know, since I'm seeing spots looking into these cheap ass lights I have, I figure I can do some spots to keep me in the spot, because I'm in a tight spot. Baltimore. I woke up to this. I saw this. Momo Pineno sent me this story like early. I'm like, oh my God, what is this? Baltimore had statues removed overnight. Like, and you know, I don't know. I haven't watched any mainstream media news coverage of it really. You know, because I watch them to see what they're saying. Like, what is he talking about? Sometimes, I don't always watch them to see what they're saying, but sometimes, like, I want to check the barometer. On this particular story with Baltimore, I don't know what they're saying, but I got a feeling. I got a feeling that most mainstream people went right along with it. Like, tear down them monuments. Bring them down. You know, that's what I'm thinking. I think Fox was probably the only channel. I know I'm going out on a limb. I know I'm risking it all. I'm like throwing caution to the wind, being a daredevil. You know? Like walking while black, or driving while black, or talking back while black, being on YouTube while black. No, what I mean is, I'm sure that they were all very, you know, agreeable about this thing, and I know that Fox News was the only one that was sitting out there going, this is wrong. Well, I'm gonna tell you guys, and I know it's a lot. I know there's a lot of like, who these people? These people are, these people are liberal, very liberal-minded people, and then there's conservative people, and then there's people who don't have any identification to any of that crap. They just live their lives. I live my life, man. I'm broke, or I'm rich. I don't care. I don't think that exists. I think all rich people care, or they won't be rich for long. But my point is this: I got a feeling that you know, some people don't get it. Here's my thing: the Baltimore monuments. Okay, to be specific, I don't know. Yeah, Catherine Pugh, the mayor of Baltimore. She said it was a decision. No one stole this. This was a decision to take it down, because they needed to do so. And I think Baltimore Block, you know, posted something on Twitter about it or whatever. So what does Tim Black think about it? Now we're all up to speed. We don't need to know everything. The mayor said they took it down. They wanted to do it. They're using, you know, Charlottesville as an example. They don't want this drama in their state or in their city, so they did this thing. And, you know, I'll just tell you what I think. And once again, I speak for myself. That's it. Right? I didn't have a quorum. I don't give a hell about these monuments, man. Don't give a damn about the monuments. I don't. Sorry. And when I say that, I mean, I want them to go. I could care less that they stay. Like, I'd rather see them go. But if they don't go, I ain't going to be too hurt about it. But this leaving, okay, cool. Like, wouldn't have been on my list of things to do for equality. Wouldn't have been on my list of things to do to strike back against racism or systemic racism. Forget one guy not liking you because you got dark skin, but like this bank that won't loan you money. Like that's the shit right there. The laws and the prosecutors and the juries. Like that's the stuff. So that's what I mean when I say I don't care. I mean, I'll take it, but I didn't need it. What I needed, what I want, I can't get. I can't get no satisfaction. No, no, no. I can't. But I'll go ahead and take this statue, make me feel a little better. It'll make me feel a little better, right? No, actually it won't. See, this is the thing. This is why I labeled this as well. It was Tim Black was thinking, but it's don't fall for the banana in the tailpipe.
Nobody take no cornbread from me.
That's not the right one.
Look, man, I ain't falling for no banana in my tailpipe.
There you go. All right, let me try that again. No, I ain't gonna try it again. But yeah, that's why I said, because it's like taking, this is nothing. So let me break it down a little bit more so you see where I'm kind of lining up on this, and I want to make it very clear because people make videos. Oh, Tim said this. Let me go make 3 videos. Tim said that. Let me go mention him, drop his name. Okay, so let me say this so it's, so it'll be on record until people decide to take take it down or something. I don't care about the monuments, but I also don't care that it's gone. In fact, I'd rather it stay gone. I'd rather it was never there. All right? And that's how I feel about all Confederate, all Civil War related Confederate crap. All Confederate crap could go. That's what I think. And I don't much care. I don't much care if there are these people, these very liberally people who think that's wrong, that's freedom of speech. I don't care what you think. Because most of the people who are saying that, and in no way it doesn't matter who most of these people are, but I add this, most people who think Confederate statues like it's life or death if it leave, you won't know your history, like you never heard of a book card, a book library card, like you can't buy a book, like how many people go and get a full history by looking at a piece of rock? Like not most people. You got to learn in school. And until unless you want it even, like we have a bunch of monuments to show how horrible the person was right next to it, then why we got to even live out that type of thing? Because to me, these people the one to maintain slavery, man, these people are horrible. So no, I don't want my kids to grow up in a country like that has to see that crap. So no, I don't have a problem with this monument being removed. I'm all right with it. But I also want to make it plain that I know this doesn't solve any of the real problems, systemic problems that need to be solved. And sometimes, like this woman, for instance, Catherine Pugh, this is the same mayor of Baltimore who ran on $15 an hour. And then when she got elected and had the opportunity to get this pushed through, to make it, on the books in Baltimore, she changed her mind and voted against it. That's the same woman. That's the same mayor. That's the same human being. And so I'm not fooled by this. It's an easy way. I'll just take this down. We know predominantly black area. People just take this tokenism thing. I let happen. They'll be like, let's vote for it because if you get all the black vote, maybe they'll forget about that $15 an hour. I mean, I could be wrong. She could have done it from the bottom of her heart. I also could be 6'7" and light skinned and clean and a short haircut and be a bodybuilder like Rock, but I'm not. So she could be a lot of things. So what I'm saying is I know that they use tactics like this, and that's what I don't like, right? That's why I'm not overjoyed they took down the statue. That's why I'm not going like, take down all them statues. Because I know it's not going to change the real issues. But yes, it'd be great if children can grow up and not have to feel, not to be reminded once they're able to be told the truth about the Civil War, not the lies, not the recalibrations, the recantations of Stefan Moldy's stew. you know, up there spouting about it wasn't so bad and it's better that you were here enslaved and better that this was better, everything's better for you, what's the problem, you know, and all that crap. Would I rather my kids not have to even be subjected to it at all, have to even have that conversation publicly or be reminded publicly for us adults of this garbage that other people put on the bumper stickers or what have you. So, I mean, if you lost the war, you might as well just lose the damn flag while you at it. So anyway, but on the same token, Miss Pugh she don't get no applause from me for doing this. It's not enough, corporate Democrats. It's not enough. It's not enough to pull down statues. It's not enough. It's a Band-Aid. It's a small thing. It's not going to solve the problem. But if they get pulled down, I'm cool with it. So give it up for that, right? Give it up for that, you know. I kind of, it took me a while to get to it. Took me a while to get to it, but I kind of got to it, didn't I? This show is brought to you by Tim Black. My website is timblacktv.com. I need a person who can do web design. We did the best we could do with the template we used, but it's basically not presentable. I mean, not in the way we want it to be. So if anyone out there who, maybe you can't donate to the show, but you can commit to putting in time on the website, it's like, okay, I can see what you need. Let me just hook you up. It'll take me like a couple days or 3 days or a week, and I have you. I got you. That type of person, not the person I can help. And then they know they got too much going on. They got their own business. They got 3 kids. They got a mother they got to go see. They don't have time for me. So, so only offer because you're going to get my hopes up about the website. All right, so let's go on to the next story. Next story is very interesting. All my stories are very interesting, even the ones about myself. Especially when they involve drama and turmoil. Or laugh. We like laughing around here. We funny. That's why we got a cat thumbnail. We never talk about controversial works, controversial stories that are also talked about in the mainstream. Nah, we wouldn't do that. I'm teaching everyone here how to do calligraphy. Trump announces end to manufacturing council and resignations. Bushes pray for Charlottesville and reject racial bigotry. Oh, I got printed out 2 stories on one page. This is about Trump and the manufacturing council going bye-bye. That's what this is about. After several business leaders announced their resignations from the White House American Manufacturing Council in recent days, Trump announced he was ending the panel along with the separate strategic and policy forum, rather than putting pressure on the business people of the Manufacturing Council and strategy and policy forum. I am ending both. Thank you all. I really got to work on that Trump voice, man. Looks like he's going to be around a long time, at least to the end of his term, because they're not impeaching him on anything, so that'll give me time to get better. Thank you for withstanding that bad impersonation. I can't follow the story, Tim. So anyway, he's saying, look, man, I'm going to go ahead and shut this down. Oh, you leaving? You leaving? You see, we got a forum here. We got a collective. We're doing something for the American people. You ain't just going to... That son of... He just left. Hey, what? Where you going? What is he doing? Come on, man. These are 2 bad... Oh, son of a... I know you not... That's okay. We ain't need you no way. We good. Excuse me. You sure? What? You gonna bump into me and walk out too? You know what? That's it. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm no longer gonna have this council. Sit down, wait. Let me end it before everybody else gets up. It's embarrassing. You are embarrassing me, man. Look, everybody, it's over. I've decided that we don't want to waste time and do these things, and what we're gonna do is move right on. We're gonna end the council right now. All right. He ended it because everybody's leaving. Get it? Give it up for that. Basically, what Donald Trump did is a move I used back in 1996 with this let me picture. Cute, I got to pick something that's politically correct. YouTube's listening. No, it was a cute woman. She was a cute woman. She had, let me picture, she was about 5'9", long legs, and she was amazing. She was amazing. And I thought I was, moving on up, to this 5'9" beautiful thing, good job. Had all the teeth straight. But she was about to dump my ass. You don't have a car, Tim. You don't have a car, baby. You just lack resources. I have to date up. I can't date down. But I can love you down, baby. You know how I go. Once I noticed that wasn't working, just as she was about to say the words, maybe we could see other people, I cut her ass off, and I told her, I said, that's it. I can't be tied down, woman. I can't do it. I got to be able to roam free. This ain't the roots. I'm a free man. I don't have to stay cooped up with you. You are crowding me. She was like, what? Really? Oh, what? Woohoo! That's what Trump did. And believe me, everybody on that council all did, what? For real? You ending this thing we was about to quit? Woo. Nobody want to work with Trump right now. Trump is bad for business. We're doing really well. We're getting really big, bigger, bigger, more money than you've ever seen. Vague, 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 platitude, platitude, vague, platitude, vague, vega, vegatude, vegatude, platitude, vague, vegatude. If you're good for jobs, why come people own companies are running away from you so that they don't have to fire people because you're going to have people boycott them? You stop bastard Donald Trump. Listen, this is the real deal, okay? This is the real deal, Red Pill. This I don't know what they were accomplishing anyway, but at some point, I think Donald Trump just thought he cut his losses. It's embarrassing. People just get up and walk out on you. It's like, it's not good. And that's what they were going to do, continue to do. What was it? The Under Armour folks came out, left. What is this? American Manufacturing Council. Who quit? A lot of people quit. 8 members of the American Manufacturing Council dropped from the panel. That's 8. See, I got it 4. I could have kept going. I could have went all the way to 8, acting that out. It'd have been funny. It'd have been worth the price of your admission tonight. But I'm lazy. Yeah, I'm lazy, man. Fit right into that stereotype. Which is bullshit. We work for free. They work for free for 4 generations. They show are lazy. Oh, we're going to have that. Oh, you on the Tim Black channel, you're going to have that. Damn it. It's going to be keeping it real. But no, what I'm saying is this, man. I'm saying 8. It was a lot of people left. And I encourage you to go read this article. Where I get this article from. Oh, gosh. ABC News. Oh, Lord. I cannot tell a lie. It's ABC News. I printed it out. I just wanted the gist of what happened. See, sometimes you can trust mainstream media for like basic stuff. Like, was there a meeting? Don't count on mainstream media to tell you who was there, what was said, and none of that, or what they meant, because they're cut off words, splice stuff together, and you never know, but you can count on okay, there was a meeting. Okay, I trust there was a meeting, all right? People were there, okay. Yeah, I trust that. People were there. People were probably there. Had to be some people there. I don't think it was an empty room. Okay. But when they go any much further than that, okay, I'll accept that 8 members dropped out because it's kind of hard to lie about 8, though they did lie and say that like 17 investigative, organizations, said that the DNC was hacked, and then they changed it to 3. But hey, what's that? You got to take a risk sometimes. Sometimes 3 looks just like 17. It looks, if you are really drunk, 3 can look like a 17. Or it can look like an upside down mustache and, I don't know, a broom sitting next to, I don't know. I can't go there. Okay, so that's what it is on that. Give it up for that. Momo's going to be like, man, how am I make this into a video? You don't have to, Momo. Only the good pieces, man. Show me the good stuff, man. Oh, man, we're back to monuments again, and this is about Takia Thompson. Give it up for Takia Thompson. For doing something that will be used to make it seem like we're doing better as a people. I don't want to look. See, I'm a jackass. You know why? Because I'm gonna stick to what I believe. I'm gonna stick to the truth. And the truth is, don't be doing. Look. This little stuff, man. I know people mean well. Well, Tim, I really feel for you. This country is such a bunch of assholes. They did these things, and I don't co-sign them at all. I don't. I'm sure that you've had it tough, Tim Black, and I'm a liberal, and I really believe in you, Tim Black. And all your problems on the drugs and the coke, and your father was a pimp. I mean, I'm sure you couldn't have, you had it rough. Like, motherfucker, my father wasn't no pimp. I ain't never did no crack. What are you talking about? But come on, Tim, I'm a liberal friend. They mean well, but they know. Now, I'm in this situation because, my boss, I'm the only one he would write up for doing the same stuff the other guys did. This ain't got nothing to do with crack. So I know a lot of people, a lot of my liberal friends, they mean well, and they would say, Tim Black, we want this to come down. We don't want to support this. We want to show that we do not support white supremacy. We do not support it. But I did pick up that NFL sports package, though. Doo-doo. Colin be all right. I'm joking. That don't mean much either. It mean a little, but it don't mean a lot. Listen to what I'm saying is, I know there are people out there of all colors, all nationalities who believe that this type of thing is a big thing. And I understand why you would think so, because symbols matter in our culture. It matters in all cultures. It's a human thing. Monuments are meant to be worshipped and reviled, not put into context on what they mean. And certain of these statues do have resonance with the people. And it is a slap in the face to some people. And that they want to actually move away from that history, and they don't want to be bombarded with the imagery of their oppression. And I know that's difficult to understand because you live in America, and, I don't know if you ever, if you don't have that type of history. So I get it why some people wouldn't feel that way, and they would just like tap into the rebel spirit of it all, of just being like, life's tough, and I'm tough, and these people were tough, and that's all I need, So there are some people who like the Confederate flag, not in even relation to slavery or anything along those lines, and I get that. I do. I understand that you're a hardworking individual, and you had a rough life, or you haven't had anything handed to you that you know of, and to you, this is a part of what you feel makes you you. It's a sense of pride, not about, the time period of slavery, even though that is when that time period fell. It's just the kick-ass nature that you feel resembles this, the fortitude, the steadfastness, the even go down swinging type of thing. And I understand that you may mean that and feel that deeply inside inside of you, and it may permeate all the veins, and it may flow through your, through your nervous system and out to all your arteries and all the nerve endings of your body. I get it, but the bottom line is I don't give a shit, because that shit's racist and it needs to go. It should go, and if it goes, I'm good with it, but I ain't like marching to make them go. I'd rather us do something else. And I'm sorry, you smiling ain't worth my crying. Because you can find something else to smile about, and you can still go to the library about. My oppression should not be your obsession. My oppression shouldn't be you should have the comprehension to understand oppression, even if it wasn't you. But I'm still glad it's gone, but I understand. Like, I get it. Why do other people act like they don't get it? Like, why can I sit up here and have a discussion and break down something like this and just talk about it, about all the things I feel about it, and I be like sincere, like at least I will acknowledge what other people think. Like at least I can understand, be able to process and on some level, if not feel it, but recognize it and be able to identify that feeling. Why is it I seem like other people can't do that at all? It's like, nope, didn't happen. You'll be all right. Yeah, they have no point. These people are just, they're just overly sensitive. There's no reason why they should care about their history, the pain that they struggled in, and what's been going on, and the numbers, and how we act as if like that whole 400 years got nothing to do with, now, even though voting rights was like in 60-something. Like, why would they be worried? They worry too much. And why does it seem like those people refuse to look at it from the other perspective? And because they do. They refuse to look at it from the other perspective. And my perspective is I understand your perspective. But Takia Thompson, I think what you did is something you felt you needed to do. I'm glad that you were out. I heard you were out, right? I just want you to know that if you risk, it's not worth you dying. It's not worth you doing jail time for. Not really. It's really, no, it's not. No, it's not worth it. It's not worth it. Because we need to bring down the monuments, these actual damn monuments of racism. These big, tall. We need to use our political muscle and our allies that are really allies, not fake allies, but real allies that will band with us to get that other monument, the one in 1600 Pennsylvania Avenue, to pass legislation or do an executive order to right some wrongs in this country. That ain't gonna happen, so I don't know. But I gotta fight for it, because that's what I think needs to happen. But I don't think this is going to change. I wouldn't want you to get hurt over it. Now, I don't think you should. But I'm glad you got out okay. I hope that I saw Sean King was retweeting this, and I didn't read this whole article, just highlights. So that's what I think about that. So the same thing goes with Takia, and there's only 22. North Carolina has its history, and there are several monuments in North Carolina. God, it's the monument show. It's monumental. It's a monument show, it seems like. Jesus. Most people are good people, in my experience, right? You got your jerks, but most people are good people. But an officer who jokes about a citizen being run over and killed, well, that ain't a good person. When are people going to learn that being a good person is not something you can just call yourself? Being a good person is something other people call you. That's an external judgment. Like, don't tell me how good a person you are. Tell me about you, and maybe I can come up with something, but show me what you've done, and that'll really show me. Show me, let me see your actions, what's good. Your actions. So this brings me to this police officer. So when Heather Heyer was run over in Charlottesville, there's this post on Facebook that's going around in an article. I think Ben Shapiro talked about it. It was an article in Daily Wire. I think it's Ben Shapiro's website, right? And yeah, right, Tim. This guy, this Officer Conrad Lubaveri. There was no love in Lubaveri's heart. What he said, it was a caption of there's a caption. You can't see that at all. It's the car. It's the Mustang that ran over Heather Heyer. It's got the crushed front end, hood ajar, and the officer, commented beneath this article. Beneath this picture somehow on Facebook. He said that, love this. Maybe people shouldn't block the roadways. Right this way, man. We got some Officer Levaveri. Nice to meet you. Scumbag. He went on to say, someone commented and said, are you serious? No. He responded to himself. So Levaveri doesn't have a lot of friends. He's responding to himself on his own post, and he says, how do you know he was a Nazi scumbag? Stop being part of the problem. Oh, I get it. Somebody responded to him and said this guy was a Nazi scumbag, or that's redacted or whatever. And anyway, he added that caveat because he wanted to show, well, how do you know he wasn't a Nazi scumbag? How do you know he wasn't? How do you know? Well, how do you know? Well, who if you are, then what do you? I know you are, but what am I? I know you are, but what am I? Your mama, but whatever you say to me sticks back to you. Grown-ass cop. Gun, license, shoot you dead, do no time. Remember, that's this guy. Stay with me. Stay with me. Held to a higher standard, decides life and death. He's what? He's an officer, judge, jury, executioner. All the time he puts on his badge, and even when he doesn't put on his badge, if he's in the right neighborhood. Someone says, are you serious? People died. 19 other people were injured, some badly. You love this? How many times, see? How many times, see? I messed that up. How many times has a car plowed into you, Conrad? I went into my 30s voice. I'm need to go into a lady's voice. How many times? I don't know no women that talk like that anyway. How many times has a car plowed into you? Conrad responded, actually, I've been hit by a shitbag. I think he meant to say I am a shitbag. It's one of them slip-ups. It happens. You type in, he's probably doing it on a smartphone. Got big thumbs from walking on his hands. I've been hit by a shitbag with warrants. But who cares, right? You ignorant brat. You live in fantasy land with the rest of America while I deal with the real danger. That's right. I deal with the real danger. You know that? I'm a police officer. You know, that whole thing about 90% of cops never pull their pistol, their service weapon. You just ignore that. It's a really dangerous job. That whole thing about top 10 worst jobs, most deadliest jobs. Us not being on that list means nothing. It's all rigged by lefties. So anyway, when this guy got called out for it, this officer Larry, boy, hip hop has come a long way, guys. Larry. Anyway, so this guy, when he got caught with this post, it was horrible, callous, unforgivable in my opinion. He said to Mass Live. I don't know Mass Live, but they got an interview with the guy. He said, never would I want someone to get murdered. I'm not a racist and don't believe in what any of those protesters are doing. Really? You're not a racist? You're not racist at all? You sure? I don't know. How you know, man? How you know? For real, how you know you're not racist? Come on, man. Come on, dog. You said you wouldn't want somebody to get murdered, but you just laughed when somebody got murdered. That's kind of, I didn't want them to get murdered, but they got murdered. And frankly, that's kind of funny. And it wasn't like LOL. He actually wrote, ha 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 ha. He wrote that. And then the son of a bitch says, never would I want someone to get murdered. That's like a person who goes into a hallway. Everybody, all the kids are in class. Let's not make it kids. Let's not make it kids. Let's make it people at jury duty. Yeah. And some prankster gets a bucket of oil and he pours it down the hallway where all the offices are closed. Then he pulls the fire hydrant, the fire alarm. He pulls the fire siren. He pulls the fire alarm and runs. And the people run out the doors and they fall and they bust, they crack their heads open and they break ankles, and some woman ripped her pants and some guy fell on top of a woman and he was really embarrassed because she was really big and so was he, and they found love, and it was actually a great thing that he poured that oil down there. But the fact is that guy who poured that oil, he did want them to fall. Because he wanted to see him fall. That's why he put the oil down there. What I'm trying to say is, I don't know what I'm trying to say. Never would I want someone to get murdered. You may not want them to get murdered, but you're relishing the fact that someone was murdered. So you may not have wanted them to fall down and bust their heads when you put the oil down there or when the oil was put down there, but you were glad they did. You're glad it happened. You laughed. He goes on to say, I'm not a racist. I don't believe in what any of those protesters are doing. Okay, so you don't believe in any of them? The people that are protesting against the protesters, you don't believe in that either? So you're one of those people who doesn't mind, like, anything. Okay, fine. It's fine. Then why post? Why post if you don't give a shit? You brought yourself to our attention. You stood up, sir. You stood up. What do you want? What do you want? Now you stood up and now you say, I got nothing to say. I didn't mean to stand up. I just stood up, but I didn't really mean to stand up. I like standing up. My legs was itching. My legs was tired. I had to stand up. Leg was falling asleep. I had to get up. He ends it by saying, I'm a good man who made a stupid comment and would just like to be left alone. Sorry, we can't do that. For you have stepped into our lives. You have approached us. We weren't what was it? We weren't calling for you. We didn't know where you were. We didn't know you. We didn't know who you were, Levavere. We did not know who you were, Lavavera. We didn't go seeking you out, man. You did this shit. You posted this. You know you're a cop. You posted this. It's about somebody dying, and you made fun of it. And the fact that we give you a gun and a badge, we don't feel too good about that. Kind of sits with us the wrong way. I mean, if cops going to laugh at dead people, maybe they should do it amongst friends and privately. Maybe you're an asshole and an idiot. And who says you are a good man? A good man doesn't laugh at dead people. Not unless, I mean, maybe on, I don't know. I mean, Walking Dead or something, if a mummy gets shot, funny. And falls funny. That's funny. But that's not a real person. Like, you really shouldn't laugh at dead people. I mean, not unless they were, like, trying to break into your bedroom and you're 7 years old and, you got to get the gun. Then you can laugh. I mean, you're not even supposed to laugh then. You're just supposed to go, yeah, I got that bastard. Someone broke in my son's room. I shot him. Even that is not funny, though. Like, when is murder funny? This woman didn't, I don't know, it's not funny. She got killed. I don't even feel comfortable making fun of you after making this comment. And I'm not a cop. And I don't have the responsibility of life in my hand. Get it? Man, let me put it another way so it makes sense. We don't want drunk flight pilots, autopilots, right? Plane pilots. We don't want them. Why don't we want drunk pilots? Why? Everybody gets drunk, right? Well, not everybody. A lot of people drink or smoke or do whatever they do, right? We don't want people who are addicted, who have these addictions, because they may not be themselves, and they might not be able to do their jobs correctly. And if you are a person who laughs at death, we see you the same way as an autopilot or a pilot, an airplane pilot, who may have 1, 6, 7, 8 joints too many before flying. And it's not that you're going to wreck the plane, but it's like, you know, if you do, I don't want to feel like an asshole because I knew, you know, how you get down. I mean, it's what he does. You know, get down isn't, you know, how he spends his life, how his lifestyle is, what he does for his spare time. All those 8 balls. Cracky times. So, like, this guy, this officer, I know they're reviewing it, they're looking into it. What you gonna say, man? Take it from me. You're never free on the internet. You can say what you want to say. It's going to be a price to pay. I know that. You know that, right? That's why I got a cat thumbnail up there on my screen right now. And, yeah. So there. So let's put a little bow on it. You know, Donald Trump, this guy, you know, people quit. They needed to quit. I'm glad he broke up the coalition. For his own personal ego, because we don't need him launching bombs or missiles because he's pissed off because he got embarrassed because everybody quit. We'd be the only one sitting in the room if he would have kept that council going. Oh, Mike Pence walking over to him. Donald, what is it? Can't you see I'm stewing in my own juices like a butterball turkey? Well, everyone left, and Mr. President, they've all left. Would you like to leave too? No. So, like, that's funny to me. But I have a warped sense of humor. But it's not about death. So, yeah, I think that Trump is the right thing to end this thing because it's going to be people quitting every day. I'll tell you, man, I do have a problem with the fascists. Like, I have a problem with what's going on now. Which is happening is people put pressure on retailers. They put pressure on businesses. And they can pretty much exact their will. They extract their will and whatever that is. And these people think that they're morally always right. Well, what if you're wrong? Like, you could be wrong about something, right? You could be taking the wrong tact. You could be, you know, hurting really good people like myself. And I can't even tell you that because you got to make that decision if I'm a good person based on how I do, what my actions are. But I do have a problem with where this is going. With, you know, the fact that, you know, so much pressure can be put on a retailer that they make decisions that hurt other people, like, after the fact. Like you don't know, maybe this council could have been a good thing. But in this situation, I think Trump's horrible news cycles have made him a detriment to business. And that's horrible. And I see what's going on with the media. It's not like I'm not oblivious to all the horrible coverage that they've been giving Donald Trump since the campaign. So I'm not oblivious to that at all. But I do feel like this was one thing that Donald Trump did screw up on his own, and this is not something he should have gave mainstream media to ride on for 3, 4, 5 days. Like, he gave them this gift. This was him. This wasn't a fabrication. He gave them this. He did not have to speak when he spoke, and when he did, he should have went there. If not, fall back. And I believe Steve Bannon has something to do with it. But I still believe Donald Trump holds the bag. He is the president. You can't just say Steve Bannon's fault. Steve Bannon, that evil Steve Bannon, when he works for this guy. So, like, that's how it works. And we can't just keep saying, oh, well, you know, he's just a child. He is a 70-something-year-old billionaire child. He don't get to be a child. You don't get to make excuses like that. I ain't making excuses for Bill Clinton. Not a single excuse have I made for Bill Clinton. I ain't making excuses for Barack Obama. Nope, not a single excuse made for me about Barack Obama. Now, other people may have. I'm not those other people. So I'm not going to make excuses for Donald Trump either. Some people are right now. Well, the deep state, this thing's happening, another thing. Nah, this was a bad call. This was stupid. You don't give them this. So anyway, as far as these monuments, I think I made it pretty clear. I don't know what you guys think. Man, send me email at tim@timblacktv.com. Hit me up. Let me know what you think. Like I said, I will never shed a tear about a Confederate monument going away. I don't think it solves much, but I can understand the sentiment of it leaving, and I don't want it to come back. And that's just how I feel about it. And I'm not going to qualify that. I just say that's who I am. That's what I believe. Other people think other things, and let them think those other things. You know. So yeah, that's what I got. And last but not least, man, look, hey man, they trying to take my cornbread. That's what they're trying to do. And
look, man, I ain't falling for no banana in my tailpipe.
And I'm not falling for the banana in the tailpipe. And thank goodness I got cool people who work with me as I figure out another model. I will figure out another model. I'll figure out another way to try to make this work. I got to do something different. Like, this ain't going to work. It's not sustainable. You know, I can't ride out like this. I got to do something else, and I will. But, you know, I have no control over that platform, and that's something we've all known, and we really were waking up to it. We had time to wake up to it, and now we're right here, baby. You ain't going to ignore me. Oh, you not going to ignore me. No, you not. Come on, girl. Nah, that's scary. That's that old man you don't want to see. Loan you $50 and then come by unannounced 3 times. Hey, how you doing? Yo, yeah. It's me, Ray. It's me, Ray. Oh, you know me, Ray. What's up, baby? How you doing? That guy's creepy. Give him $150. Tell him don't come back. Give him interest because he's too interested in you. But no, we're gonna be okay. I'm not the only one I saw. I think his name is Luke from We Are the Change. Give it up for We Are the Change. I saw We Are the Change, and I saw that he's going through similar things. He had like over 600 videos of his demonetized overnight. And it's an algorithm. It's not a person flagging it. I do not believe it. I think it's an algorithm thing. It's an AI, and it's too many of them. Like 2,000? Who's counting 2,000? Over 2,000 videos. Oh, that was this one, and this one. Come on, pick it over. This one. Man, you picked the wrong one, man. Hold on. Ah, got it. What's not advertiser friendly about Benji the dog jumping over the fence? I just make up something. All right, don't worry about it. This one. That's what they did. Wasn't all of them. People who flag stuff, who false flag you, just get everything. Like a turnstile, you know, like that Wheel of Fortune arrow. You know? They ain't got time to be picking out videos. Oh, this one. Go back 3 years. Oh, one of his first videos back in 2013. There we go. Let's go back 4 years. Oh, let's jump. I didn't do all that. I know some people are like, Tim Black, what are you talking about? They demonetized my videos, man. Woman, my friend. They don't like me no more. So then I did a live stream just to talk to people because my family went to Kings Dominion and I couldn't go because I got to work. You know, got to work. And I had to get the bad news about the videos. I had to deal with that, process it, make sure I'm all good. Make sure, you know, I'm in a stable, you know, mind state to go forward. But I want to thank everybody for coming in and joining me tonight. You know, we covered a few stories. This video will be made public soon, and rewind it and take a look at it and let me know what you think. And look, guys, I know we may not always disagree, or maybe not always agree. Sometimes we do disagree, but when we do, I believe it's healthy. And a lot of times, at least I feel like I do take the time to understand what I don't agree with. You know what I mean? Like, some people don't take time and they like condescend to the thing they don't agree with. I'm not condescending to it. I understand it. I can appreciate how you feel about that. I can. And I think that's only fair. I think that's the only decent way to do. I think it's a horrible thing when people kind of look down their nose over their glasses at you like, okay, the definition of this is this, and then come on, it's okay. It's all right. Look over here, shit. You know, I don't like those people. There's a lot of them out there, and those people really get me pissed off. You know, they really do. But look, tomorrow's Thursday, and I'm gonna open phone lines. Hopefully my phone lines will be working correctly tomorrow. And then we know we got Friday, we got Freedom Friday, and we got some really cool stuff I'm going to be lining up in the next few days. Look, at least my channel's still alive. Give it up for your channel being alive. Give it up for that. Could be worse. All your videos could have been, you know, I don't even want to think about it. Don't want to think about it. Go to the happy place. Man, what you talking about, Tip Black, man? Like, guys I grew up would be like, man, what you talking about, man? What, videos, yo? You do videos? Man, go ahead, man. You don't do damn videos, man. What you talking about, man? He over here tripping talking about videos. What, you and your lady? You and your lady? I know you ain't made no videos, man. No, man, on YouTube. On YouPorn. No, YouTube. You talk to white people on the YouTube? I talk to everybody on the YouTube, man. Wake up, it's 2017. Come out the cave, man. Come on, wake up, man. Watch something besides what you watching, besides football, man. Damn. Don't never watch nothing. Don't never read nothing. But I love him, man. I love him. And look, guys, that's it. I guess I'll go now. I think I've held you up long enough. I'm sure you got other things you got to do. You know, you got to take the dog out. I don't know. Throw darts at a Trump picture on your wall or something. I don't know. Blame Trump for racism in America. Jimmy said that was hilarious. No, man, look, Jimmy, no one thinks that Trump invented racism. He didn't. He perfected it. No, you shut up and give him a chance. I always talking about give people a chance. Give him a chance. Give him a chance. He's the president. He got all the chances, man. I'm the one that get no chance. You don't want to get no chance. Why you keep talking about giving this guy a chance? Of course he's going to get a chance. He's the president. It's you that's not getting a chance. It's me that's not getting a chance, man. Come on, man. You don't think I couldn't do something else, man? You know? You don't think I got some abilities? Not getting a chance, dude. They gave to other people, man. Give me no chance. Sons of... Yeah. Give Trump a chance, Tim Black. Jump into decisions. Come on. You know how the system works. Whenever the mainstream media says something, you say the opposite. No matter what it is. No matter what it is. You have to look at the big picture. You know, that big picture ain't got nothing to do with people living in communities looking at that damn statue. I know you don't give a damn. Some people do. I can understand why they would. You go ahead now. I tell you, coaches are different. You know? So it's like my thing is like, why do people kill each other over opinions? I don't think anybody is less intelligent because they hold a certain view, unless it's backward racist thinking. And just because you feel a certain way about a situation doesn't mean you're right or wrong. It just means you feel that way. And that's really what commentating is. Now, the facts of the matter, the facts of the story is, you know, they took down a couple monuments and they'll probably take down more monuments. That ain't who we are anyway. We are who we are. Hell, who are we gonna be is what the question should be. Who we gonna be is what the question should be, not who we were. I felt a little Nina Turner come over me, a little Senator Nina Turner. Who we were, but who we gonna be? Yeah, that's that Nina Turner. And yeah. So I'll see you guys tomorrow. Phone lines will be open. We'll do a phone line Thursday and Friday. We go back to back. Look, man, we get out the rut. Whenever something hits you, you just roll with it and you just make it work for you. And from adversity comes more success. You get better. And that's what I got to tell myself anyway, even if it's BS. Because it sounds good. Gotta stay motivated. And what else? Become a Patreon member if you like this content. And, you know, I got some other stuff we're going to do tomorrow. And then we got a show tomorrow and Friday, so tune into that. Look in the the description box below and find links to wherever you go to hook up in. And don't forget that the shirt of the week is the cornbread shirt, the one like I'm wearing. This is a long sleeve shirt. You know, but I've got short sleeve shirts. We got hoodies, we got jackets, we got it all. And yeah. So I'm gonna be out. Shout out to Momo Pinedo, my man Iron Man Oz, all the people on Patreon who support this channel. That's my Tim Black Wolfpack. I didn't choose. By the way, guys, I didn't choose the name Tim Black's Wolfpack. About 2 years ago, we held a contest. It was one of the suggestions. And my viewers picked the name. I really wasn't trying to ride off of anyone. It was just, I really wasn't a big, you know, like, it's like, it was up to the people. And my people wanted that name. And if you think that name is bad, some of you are around then. Some of you remember some of those names like Tim's Turnips, Tim's Toenails. Yeah, that'll be a good one. I'm like, oh, man, please don't let Tim's Toenails win. Come on, man. Be cool. Pretend. I'm from D.C., man. I can't have a crew. What's the name of your people online, man? Everybody got like, you know, Beyonce got the Beehive. You know, what her name is. Caitlyn got the Caitlins. I don't know. Nicki Minaj got the Nicki Nicks. The Nicki Nuggets. I don't know. What you got? Tim's Toenails, man. What? Said Tim's Toenails, man. Man, it sounded like you said Tim's Toenails. Man, I know you didn't say Tim's Toenails. See, that's so they chose Tim Black's Wolfpack. So we're gonna roll with that. Shout out to my people. Play some music. And smoke weed every day. Peace. Tim Black. Tim Black. Tim Black. Hold on a second. Hey, how you doing? Keith Ellison. Yeah. Oh, cancel your appearance? Oh, okay. Yeah. The whole weed thing, huh? About to smoke weed every day? That didn't work for you? Yeah, I live in Maryland. It's illegal. It is. But I travel to D.C. in the mornings. I'll talk to y'all. So you're going to still come on, right? All right, Tim Black. Tim Black. Tim Black. Yes, I am. True. Funny. Tim Black. I am TimBlack.com. Tim Black.
Say good night to the black guy. Come on. The last time you're gonna see a bad guy like this again, let me tell you. Hold on. Make way for the bad guy. There's a bad guy coming through. Better get out.